Hello everyone and welcome back to 2024. I cannot believe that it is already towards the end of February. Time has gone incredibly quickly. And so I thought in today's video, because I'm about to get back into uni, I'm about to properly get back into it all and really start focusing on my degree and getting it done. I've been creating a lot of content over the last month throughout February, so I can have stuff spread out over March and April for you guys so you can enjoy that. But yeah, I'm working really hard to get you lots of videos out, so you don't have to worry about that. We've got lots of stuff covered, lots of stuff coming. It's going to be exciting, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to sharing with you everything that I've got planned. But I thought in today's video I would go through and I would share with you my desk setup. So for studying online, you've really got to have a really good environment to study in. You've really got to make sure that you are happy with where you're studying in and that you can enjoy it, and that it's going to be a space where you are going to be able to sit down, you're going to be able to focus. It's a happy place. It's a great place without distractions. Unfortunately, we do have an office, but that is full of my parents' office, so I've had to make my own office for myself in my room, but it's perfect because it's got everything that I need on it, and it's functional for me, and it works well for me and what I want to achieve. And there's some really nice stuff on here, and it works really well, and it's pretty, and it's nice, and I enjoy using it, and it's functional, and it's aesthetic too, which is the main thing. And I also want to talk about some of the tips, tricks, and hacks of the trade, and trying to make sure that you have a great place where you can study and you can work well and you can be efficient in your learning, because we've got to make sure we're going to maximise our time effectively when we study. So without further ado, I'm going to show you all that's going on my desk. So I'll give you a bit of an overview. This is what my desk looks like. So there's a little bit of a rubbish bin down there. Rubbish bin is under your desk. It's your perfect place for it because it's away. It's out of the way. It's also a great place to put my foot on if I ever want to just I don't know. It only ever really has paper in it, so I can tap on it and it's just a good thing to fiddle with under my desk, which I enjoy using. And also, it's just a really good place to have it out of the way. And also, look at my bed. Do you like my my bed cover? This is really new. It's from Target, and it's nice to have white. I don't know about the white and beige, how well that works, but anyway, it works well for me. And my little nice rug, which I love. Right, yeah. Okay, so this is my computer, which works really well. So, one thing that I got recently, and I haven't started studying with this, I have sort of, but not really, is the ability to be able to drag stuff across. So, it's very effective for me to be able to drag stuff across onto here, so then I can my plan is to be able to have my uni notes on here, and be reading through my uni notes, and then on his screen I can be typing in whatever I want to type in, and make sure that I'm all organised, and making sure that I can be typing and then also reading my notes. Because a lot of the time when I was doing uni last year, I had a split screen, so I'd have stuff on this side and stuff on this side, which is really ineffective, where at least with this I can have stuff on the back screen and then stuff on the front screen, and so I can make it a little bit more effective for me, and it'll be able to work really well, and I can just drag it back across, and it's super easy, really simple to use, and I really like how it works. And also, do you like my quote on my screensaver? It says, "Do it now, sometimes later becomes never," which is kind of my self-motivational quote. Also, I've got lots of candles. I really like to have candles. So I've got candles over here, and I've got all my stationery, 2 pairs of scissors, can never go wrong with scissors, highlighters, I've got pens and pencils, and whatever else I need. I also like to keep my books here. I usually keep my books, and my plan is this year to keep my books under here. At the moment, there's just a pencil case and some stuff from Swinburne, which I got in the post, so that is really good. So I'm going to keep my books under there. And then I've also got a filing system in my cupboard as well, which is really good. But yeah, I plan to keep my books and stuff under there. And then this is where I will have my books, so I can be taking notes. I like to take physical notes. I'm a little bit funny like that, even though my notes are atrocious. Look at my notes, guys. Look at my notes. I am a very weird writer, but that's okay. I write terribly, but I can understand and read my writing, so that's the main thing. Okay, I also have this how my week is looking planner. It does have a tea stain here, but my plan is to be able to have Monday, write all my notes down and plan my days out, because I usually work on Tuesdays and I've got other stuff going on. So my plan is to use this to be able to go through each week. Now there's going to be a permanent stain there from where I put my notes. How lovely is that? But my plan is to use this a little bit more. Whether I do or not, I don't know. I hardly ever used it when I was in last year doing uni, but we'll see how we go. I also have this little candle thing, which is really, really nice. And this little leafy thing. I've got a World Globe. I don't know why I have that there, but anyway. This whiteboard here is great, because I usually put up all my assignments on here. For each unit and my to-do list, and there's going to be a lot of stuff going on this year with my studies, so I'm going to make sure that I'm keeping things effective and I'm being on top of things and being organised. I'm doing 4 units, so that's going to be like a lot of uni and a lot of studies. That's going to be over 40 hours a week, so I've got to keep myself organised and on top of things. Always have a cup of tea handy, always have something to drink, always have a glass of water. I always like to have a bottle of water. For some reason, when I'm studying at home, I really like to have a bottle of water. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but I like to have a bottle of water so I know how much I need to drink. I know how much I've got to be drinking throughout that day, and I can see how much I've drunk. Where if I keep filling up glasses, it's a lot of effort. Yeah, that's something that I like to do, is have a bottle of water with me and a cup of tea always on hand. And you'll also see I have a little container here, which is very pretty, and it's a little plate here, which is where I put my tea bags, which is really helpful. So yeah, and also make sure you have a really clean desktop. My desktop is not clean enough, so I'm actually going to go through before I start uni and organise things a little bit better. Make sure I've got a desktop that's clean. I also have a university online, like a university folder, and then each of them's got each of unit which I've got, so then I can be kept organised, and then within them I can go through and I can be totally unorganised per unit, but at least I've got a bit more organisation, because it always just seems to be a lot of different Word documents per unit, and some of them have heaps, some of them only have 3, just depends what's going on and what I'm doing, and I've got lots of stuff to help keep me organised with my university and my future self, so I've got to be organised with that, and I have personal stuff which I do in here, and so it's good to keep yourself and your desktop, your actual laptop organised as well, and make sure that you've got a good organisational systems, and that's something that I need to work on before I start uni, so that's my plan, is to be more organised on here as well throughout the year. And then also down the bottom here I just have a little book area where I keep some books that I'm reading and books that I've loved. It's a good place to have stuff going on there and keep things nice and organised. I've got a lamp up here as well, which is really helpful. And this is getting into the weeds of things, but I do also have down here an extension cord which I bought, and it's really, really helpful for me to use, because I've got one to charge my laptop, I've got one for my projector, what's it called, desktop computer. Just being able to hook this onto here and have this is really, really helpful, and it's changed my life already, and I know it's going to help me throughout uni as well, so having that there as well is really good. I've got one for my lamp, and it's just good to keep everything neat and tidy. PowerPoint under there feels like really, really good, really organised, and helps me study effectively and well. And yeah, also great to have this down here, a weekly planner on this side, pin boards for assignments and stuff, to-do list. Now, something else about my degrees, because it's totally online, I don't ever have to worry about printing stuff out, and I always take the intention that I'd have to print stuff out and be really, really organised with that, and make sure that I've got a lot of stuff organised and printed out and ready to go, and that hasn't happened. I haven't had to do that, and so it's great that everything can be totally online and be really, really organised for me. It helps make my life so much more easier, and it's really, really good, really, really helpful and super effective to be able to just do everything online. So, but I do print out stuff every now and then if I want to. There has been a few things that I've had to print out for uni, which has been super helpful to have that and to be able to print stuff out and be organised in that regard. But yeah, I don't have to print out much, which makes life a lot easier. And I also have under here as well, which is really, really important. I have my candle from Christmas, which you may remember, but I need to put away. I haven't yet. And I've also got here some antibacterial wipes, which are antibacterial wet wipes, and the best part about it is just the end of every day, my plan, I start of every day, end of every day, throughout the day, give things a wipe down, keep things clean and tidy. I hate to have dust, I hate to have mess, I hate to have things that are messy and clutter. So antibacterial wipes are the way to go, it's the way to live your life. Definitely recommend keeping things tidy and neat. And I've also got lots more candles as well. I got that glasshouse candle for Christmas, my birthday. It is a Desert Divine glasshouse candle. It smells delicious. So my goal is to also burn more candles throughout the year as well, which I've got too. And I got this one, which is a homemade candle, from which my sister bought from a local market, which was fun when we were on holiday. So that was really cool to do that too. So yeah. This is my setup, it's how I work, it keeps me organised and neat and tidy, and it's really, really good to have a good setup. It's the key to functioning well. And having a really good desk chair is super important for good study and good comfortable. You've got to be comfortable when you're studying, and I got this desk chair off my parents because Mum had a desk chair, needed to get a desk chair for her work and for when she was studying to be a teacher. And so she had this desk chair, and now that she's back actually working in an office or working at school, she doesn't need it anymore. So I get to have it, and I love it, and it's very, very comfortable, very easy to use. And having a really good desk chair means that you can be comfortable and that you can enjoy studying better because you're in a good place and that you're comfortable, and the chair works well for you, and it's really, really good. So that's why I have a really good desk chair, and it helps make sure that I can study well and be comfortable while I'm studying. So I definitely recommend that as well, having a comfortable chair to sit on, and it's good for your back and good for your support. Also, another thing to note is to make sure that you have a filing system and filing cabinets to help keep things really, really organised, and that is something which I do have, which makes my life a whole lot easier. So I've got a filing system for like personal stuff, and then work stuff, and then uni stuff, and then Lewlyfe stuff, and so it's good to have a really good filing system to keep things organised and make sure that you are in the best place possible for studying or work or whatever it is. And who knows, because with my job, I could probably end up working from home, and so to have a good desk, a good system, and a good way of doing things is really, really important. And getting this desk and buying this desk for myself was the best investment that I could have done. I love the desk. It works so well for me, and I love it so much that my sister bought the same as well, because she liked it too. And so I got it from Harvey Norman, and it's a really, really good setup. It's beautiful, it looks good, and it's also really, really sturdy, and it's been perfect for doing uni online. And it's a great desk and a great vibe. And I have my blue wall here still too, and I'm meant to be thinking about getting it painted, and I just can't decide whether or not I want to get it painted or not. It's a big decision. There's a lot going into that, my mindset about whether or not I should get it painted or not, but we shall see, what time shall tell. I'm not sure yet. I'm in and ahhing about it. I still like my blue wall. I actually really like having a blue wall, which is a little bit random, but there you go. I enjoy it, so yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you have got some tips and tricks on how to have a good workspace for uni and for studying. Something else for me that's really important is making sure that I have regular breaks when I'm studying. So making sure that I'm going outside, getting some fresh air, that I'm reading a book, that I'm being outside, being more active, because a lot of my time is spent on a screen, and I want to try and reduce that as much as possible this year, which is hard when I do so much online. So I've got to make sure that I can get off the screens as much as possible and get outside, enjoy the beautiful weather, which is just always amazing. So yeah. And also make sure that you have spaces where you can be that isn't study spaces, and try and detach from the study space from your sleeping space and your resting space. I don't do a lot of resting in my room. I come in my room to sleep and study. That's my main objective for my bedroom, is to sleep and to study. I don't hang out in my room. I don't sit in my room. I don't chill in my room. I can if I want to. If I'm having a bad day, I usually come to my room, but that's very rare. So I usually spend most of my time out in the lounge room and in the family room, and being with family and sitting at the dinner table and sitting at the bench talking to my family and being there, then instead of just being in my room. So I don't really spend much time in my room except to work and sleep. Alright, well, thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you again next week for another Lewlyfe video. We've got lots of content coming your way, so get excited for that. Okay, bye!